for WHIPFIT. That's me and my friend Ellen. She is I knew her name. I just wanted her to say it. She's visiting from Maui, and she is the one that is going to be specifically responsible for a new website that is going to be launched very soon, just called WHIP.fit. How cool is that? So Ellen is very important to me in many different ways, and today we're going to do a nice little yoga practice for all of you guys, just us. So we're going to do more of a restorative yoga, because like lately, if you watch my yoga, you know that I've been doing more of a flow class, and I haven't done restorative in a while, so we're going to do that today. So stand up nice and tall, roll your shoulder blades onto your back, lift up your chest, arms are down by your side, palms are open, and then close your eyes. And now, as we normally do, we're just going to start to slow down our breath. And to do that, it's just as usual. Nice big inhales in through your nose. Fill up your chest and lungs. And then nice deep exhale. Press all that air out. And it's okay to hear my breath or Ellen's breath or your breath. It's part of the practice. And it's for you, so breathe as deeply as you want. Inhale. Exhale. And as you stand there on your mat, deeply breathing, inhale as deeply as you can. Exhale perhaps a little bit longer. Really start to ground yourself into your mat. Press all your toes into your mat, the center of your foot right down into your mat, your heel. Really like root your feet into your mat and give yourself a nice foundation, because some of the stuff we're going to start with is all going to be standing. So think of growing right into your mat like trees and roots of that tree. Inhale. Exhale. Keep breathing just like that throughout the entire class. I'll remind you, but that's the type of breath I want you to keep in mind when I say breathe. Do a few more rounds of breath just like that, all on your own. And then just to move, in a moment, we're going to start to move together. So just breathe. As you continue to breathe, let your mind soften, let your thoughts soften, let your body soften. This is mountain pose, and even though you're standing really tall and proud like a mountain, you don't have to be tight. Let things be loose. With your eyes still closed, start to wiggle out your fingers, open and close those hands, roll out those wrists. And then we're just going to work our way up. Shoulders one at a time, or both. You can go forward and back, and then back and forward. Just really round them out and try to get those shoulders up as close to your ears as you can. Nice big circles. Nice. And then, yeah, break it down and do one at a time. You always want to kind of work one side and then the other a little bit, because if both sides are strong individually, they'll work better together. And then my favorite part, roll out your neck. Take your time on this. Most people, I think all people, hold tension in their neck and shoulders. And if this is an emotion you're used to doing, be gentle. Nice big circles, drop your head back. Chin to your chest when it comes down. And then when you're ready, just rotate it and take it the other way. There's no hurry. There should never be any hurry in my yoga class, for sure. Bring that chin right down to your chest and just sweep that chin side to side, shoulder to shoulder. And then Bring that head back to the center. Drop your head back and just look up. Nice big inhale. Exhale. Do that again. Nice big inhale. Exhale. Head comes back down to the center. Look over to the right and just hold out that big picture window. I don't know if you can see the view. It's pretty amazing. There's no bad views in Hawaii. Head back to the center, over to the left. And then back to the center one more time. Nice big inhale as those arms reach up nice and tall ahead. Stretch out those fingers, grow as tall as you want, and then back bend it. Press your hips forward, drop your head and your arms back. Up nice and tall. Take those arms out to the side and just swan dive right down. Exhale, fold, drop your head. So let your head be heavy. Fold your chest as close to your legs as you can. Straight legs are great. A bend in your knee is always fine. And this is an inversion. So this is exactly what a down dog is. Having your head lower than your heart. It reoxygenates your blood. It freshens it, it cleans it, and it sends it in a new direction. So just think about leaving your head hanging out there in space as much as you can. You can roll out your neck again, nod your head no, shake your head yes, look left and right, make those little circles. And then fingers are going to interlace right there at your elbows. And you can rock those arms side to side, forward and back. Keep trying to make those legs as straight as you can. Reverse your grip, do the same thing, forward and back, side to side. And then let those hands and arms come down to your mat, and now just ragdoll. Maybe there's a little twist in those arms, swing behind you, but they don't have to. When you're ready, bring those hands in front of you again. Imagine there's a beach ball and pull that beach ball up nice and tall and into your next back bend if you want. Press those hips forward. Good. Exhale, fold it right over. Good. Let's do some sun salutations, which are just exactly like we just did. Inhale, those arms reach up. Exhale, fold. The arms can be out to the side, they can be in front, whatever you want. Let's do a couple more. Inhale, arms up. Back bend it if you want. Exhale, fold. Beautiful, that's perfect. Couple more. Inhale up. Exhale down. We'll do one more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Once you're down here now, with your head being heavy, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Go super slow. Nice. And from here, just come straight down and have a seat. Take those legs straight out in front. Toes pointing straight up. How you doing? You good? Good. Awesome. Nice big inhale, arms reach up, continuing that motion. Now exhale, fold over. So basically, this is the exact same posture we were doing when we were standing. We're just now seated. So let your head go. With every exhale, can you fold a little bit deeper? And you know the answer sometimes is no, and that's okay. Walk your hands up those legs. We're going to do that one more time. Nice big inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Still with that breath. Nice big inhale, nice big exhale. Nice flat back, lift your chest up. Right foot is going to cross over that left leg. Fingers wrap around that right knee and pull that knee into your chest. Perfect. Do you have any idea what time it was when we started?
Nope.
Do you have any idea what time it is now?
1:19.
1:19. So, how long do you think we've been at this? About 10 minutes, maybe?
10 minutes.
All right, cool. So, like what, 2:10 should be about right? I mean, we could do this all day because I have no idea of time or space. So, but for people who do, we should be aware. I should be aware of it. So if this is okay, and you're pretty flexible, so I think this is okay. Keep that knee right there. This elbow is going to come on the inside. Yep, do your twist. That left arm goes behind your back nice and straight. Beautiful. Chest lifted. Twist and look over that back left shoulder. Beautiful. So if you want more of a resting pose, your toes are loose and facing the camera. If you want to activate a little bit more, point those toes straight up. You'll feel that one. Hold that right there. Upper body's going to rotate and swing around to the other side. Same twist on the right. Beautiful. You look super cute today. The purple is good. Do I remember those pants from before or no?
No.
Did you have those on Maui?
Yes.
They're really cute. And then back to the center. Don't uncross. Let this open to the side. Shift around a little bit if you need to. Yep. Inhale. Exhale. So this one is intense. If it's too much, you bring that right foot down to your mat and unstack it. Breathe, inhale, exhale, and then walk your hands up that left leg. Take that right one out, and now we do all of that on this side. Yep, start with crossing that left foot over the right. Fingers wrap around that left knee, pull that knee into your chest. Beautiful. Now, you can't see Ellen's painted toes, but her toes are nice, and they're kind of world-renowned. Sorry, we're supposed to be restoring. Sorry. It's hard when you do stuff with friends. It's hard. It really is. So this is okay. So left elbow comes on the inside of that left knee. Twist over to the right. So one side of the human body is always a little bit stronger or more flexible, which means the other one is maybe not as strong or not as flexible, and that's completely normal. So don't worry about it if your two sides don't match up. Very rarely do they. Legs stay right where they are. Upper body rotates around to the other side. Twist over to the left. With every exhale, see if you can twist a little bit deeper. Back around to the front. Open this up over to the side. Stack it. Remember, bring it down to your mat if it's too much. Shift around. Beautiful. Inhale. Exhale. Stay right where you are. Another inhale. Nice exhale. Walk your hands up that right leg. Take that left one out. Pat out your legs a little bit if you want. And then we're going to swing around and come onto all fours on our knees for just a little bit. Just to do a little tabletop and a little cat-cow. So if you're on a hard surface, like this is, it's beautiful, but it's a hard surface. You can always double up your mat. You can triple up your mat, grab 2 mats, whatever you want. I always think it's way more important to have a comfortable environment than to do like, I don't know, a typical perfect practice. Always go for what makes you feel right. So let's do our cat and cow, Miss Ellen. Inhale as you look up to the ceiling. That's your cow. And then exhale, back goes up to the sky for your cat. And then go back and forth between the two. Inhale and exhale. I've always wanted to say, how would I say it, betwixt? Do you know what that is when you're betwixt between two people? So go, I've always wanted to somehow say cat and cow and go betwixt or something, but I don't know how to say it right. Do you have it?
Nope.
Nope. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yep. When you're ready, we're going to meet in that nice flat neutral spine, and then just flip those wrists around so your fingers face you, forearms face away, and then just breathe. Feel free to let your head go, stretch out the back of that neck, why not? And then flip those fingers back around. Beautiful. Knees go as wide as your mat. Sit back onto your heels for a child's pose. Walk your arms forward. And same thing with every inhale. Fill up your chest and lungs. Exhale, melt into your mat. Staying right there where you are, walk your hands over to the right. Have them come off your mat, curve it out as wide as you want. Remember, always remember, pain is bad. So even sometimes in simple movements, if something doesn't feel right, just don't do it. And come up to the top again, and then over to the left. One more time up to the top. Nice big inhale. And exhale. And now come up just onto your fingers. So lift your full arms up off your mat and just press your fingers right into your mat. Good. Now slide your hands back to meet your knees. Beautiful. Come onto your knees. Are you okay like this?
Okay.
Yep. And sitting on your heels, we're going to do just a little wrist stuff because we did a little bit there. So take this hand and press it flat away from you, and then take those fingers and pull those fingers gently back. Beautiful. Roll it over the other side. Grab the fingers from below. You got it. And then fold it over one more time flat and press
Your
against
friend
it.
Jan taught you.
Yes. How do you remember that? Yes.
I've watched a few videos.
Right? She did. She taught me it right in the middle of class. She's like, Steve, what about this one? I was like, oh, that's a good one. And then let that go. Other side, press it flat away. Fingers back toward you. And then roll it over. Fingers back towards you again underneath. And then one more time, flip it over, press against. Good. So if at any point you are not comfortable still on your knees, just swing back around, take that comfortable seat that we had at the beginning. You know, yeah, if you stay in this a little bit longer, you're stretching and doing stuff, but if it's painful, then it defeats the entire purpose. So feel free to grab a seat. Let that go. Arms are going to reach up nice and tall, fingers interlace. Flip those palms up toward the ceiling, and then look up at your hands and lean back. Beautiful. Up nice and tall, hands come down behind your back now. Interlace them again. You got it. Pull that chest forward. Nice big inhale. Exhale, fold right over your legs, right over your knees, drop your head. Make this as big or as little as you want it to be. Hands are your anchor to come back up. And then let's do our right arm out to the side. I'll try not to smack you. And then pull it across, intersect it with the left. Roll out those fingers and wrists, open and close those hands. And then grab that elbow on the front. You got it, up and over. Beautiful. Lean right back into your arms and your hands so that way you can open that chest. Very nice. And while you're back there, just switch it out. Grab that other elbow. Same thing. Lean back. Lift up your chest and your heart. And then left arm out to the side. Pull it across. Intersect it with the right. Fingers and wrists. And then let that go. And you're just going to come right here onto your mat and down onto your stomach. Very nice. Bring those arms right down by your side and just pick a cheek and lay on it. Did you drink all of your Jamba Juice?
No.
I drank all of mine. So Jamba Juice has like a berry one, but you can add peanut butter to it and protein, and that's what we got.
And it was good.
And it was good. Take your head, look the opposite direction. And now chin back to the center. Bring those hands right down onto your mat. Slide them up to the top. Press those elbows into your mat. And let's do our Sphinx pose. Press your chest forward. Breathe just the same. Inhale and exhale. And now slide those hands underneath your shoulders and press up into your up dog or baby cobra. And that's always as much or as little as you want it to be. Good. So now we're going to lower down just a little. This is a new one you haven't done before. Okay. So take this hand on the left and walk it out. You're going to extend this hand out as much as you can straight. Reach around with your right and grab that foot. Alter it any way that you want. You can hold onto your toes. If you don't like that, you can hold on lower, hold onto your ankle, whatever you like. And don't let this start to fold. Keep that active. You feel that? I don't know how restorative that is, but it's new. Let that go. Switch it out. Right arm down. Yep, you can start that way. Reach back and then fully extend it. Nice. Very nice. Go for it. Yeah, no, go for it. If that's the whole point. If you like something, like you were smiling when you did that, do that. Beautiful. And now down. Beautiful. Let's do our living and happy frog. Not dead. Bring that right knee up to your right elbow and look over to the right. And then right leg goes back. Left knee comes up to left elbow. Look over to the left. And then bring it back to the center. Both legs go back. And building off of kind of the one we just did, which was the more intense version, this is just a little bit of a lighter one and a nicer, more gentle stretch. Left arm stays parallel to the top of your mat. Reach back with that right hand and press that heel into you, nice and flat on your mat. You got it. Feel free to bring your head down if you want. Always look for, in yoga, the moments when you find yourself straining. Even just now with our necks up, if you can find a way to soften a moment, do that. It'll make your practice that much richer. Let that right leg go down. Right arm now comes down top of your mat, parallel, reach back. And grab that left foot, press that left heel in toward you. And then let that go. Beautiful. You're going to press back up to that tabletop that we did before, and then you're just going to swing right around, take those legs straight out in front, and then roll right down onto your back. Take a moment and get nice and comfortable. So basically, just like at the beginning of class when we were standing in mountain pose, try to remember that sensation of mountain pose, and now you've just flipped on your back. So get all of those feelings that you had while you were standing and recreate it nice and flat. You should feel loose and comfortable, but still strong, you know, because you're mountain pose. So activate all that good stuff. And then just roll your head side to side, chin coming down to each shoulder. And then pull that right knee into your chest. Roll out that ankle. Point and flex those toes. Right leg is going to go high into the sky by sliding those hands behind that knee. Flat foot, and then point them. Flat foot. Extend. One more. Flat foot. Extend. Good. Pull that knee into your chest, and then just open that right knee to the right. You can make your kickstand with your elbow to hold on to it. If that doesn't feel good, you can bring it right down to the floor. Breathe. Left hand is going to reach over and grab that right knee and pull that right knee over across the body to the left. If you want to add in that upper body twist to mirror the lower body twist, head looks over to the right. And breathe with every exhale. Can you twist a little deeper? And then pull that right knee back into your chest. And then one more time, take that right foot, stack it on top of that left knee, and just let that open to the side. Kind of like that one we did where when we folded over and tried to touch our toes, and if it was too intense, I said to put your foot down on the floor. So this is helping to work on our hip opener, which is coming next, after the other side. Breathe. So if you have any tightness in your hips, you should feel it kind of like loosening a little bit, maybe just a little bit, because it's in gravity, it's in space. Nothing's restricting it, so hopefully when you exhale, you feel it drop just a little bit lower. And then take that right leg straight out onto your mat. And now same thing on the left. Left leg pulls in. Pull that knee into your chest. Roll out that ankle, point and flex those toes. And then left leg goes straight up into the sky. Slide your hands behind that knee. And flat foot. Flex. Flat foot. Flex. One more. Flat foot. Extend. Good. Left knee pulls back into your chest again, and then open that left knee to the left. Breathe. And then right hand reaches across and grabs that left knee, pull it across for your twist. Head looks over to the left if you want to add that in. Head comes back to the center, roll onto your back, and then left foot stacks on top of that right knee and opens that left knee to the side. Nice big inhale, fill up your chest and lungs. Nice deep exhale, feel your stomach drop into itself. And then let that foot uncross, pull both knees into your chest, and just roll on that mid-back, making your circles by pulling your knees in toward you and pressing them away. And then reverse it when you're ready. And then soles of the feet come on down to your mat. Let's do some windshield wipers. Drop those knees side to side, trying to get both knees down as close as you can to the floor. Remember, if there's any pain or pinching in your lower back, maybe don't try to go that deep. And then with all this priming that we've done for our hip openers, soles of the feet are on your mat, knees open to either side like a book. Exhale. So this is where you want to make sure you check in with your breath again. I know it's very restful and it feels really good, but still be active in your practice. Nice big inhale. Nice deep exhale. On that next final exhale,
If this has been really intense, take your hands on either side of your legs and help scoop those legs up. Take your time. And then let's do our left. Left ankle will intersect that right knee. Press that left knee away from you so we can do pigeon on our backs. Pull that right knee in. That right leg goes up into the sky again. Yep.
$144.
Okay. Perfect. And then bend that right leg back down. Hands go on top. You know it already. Right on. Press that knee into your chest. And then bring that right foot down. Uncross. If you want to do some windshield wipers in between, go for it. And then other side when you're ready. Left, right ankle. Left. Yep. I think that's right. So right ankle intersects your left knee. And then let's do pigeon first. That's right.
Yep.
We got it. And then bend that left leg. Hands go on top of that left knee. Press that left leg into your chest. And then left foot comes down to your mat, uncross. And now we're going to roll over onto the left side, fetal position. Curl yourself up into that little ball. Breathe just as you normally would still. And then roll onto your back. Keep your legs where they are. And then just open your top part over to the right. Yep, you got it. And now let those knees travel over to the right with you. And now fetal position on the right. Yep, shift around as needed. Curl up into that little ball. And then knees will stay right where they are. Upper body will open up to the other side. the center first. Get yourself back on the center of your mat. Knees come back up in the sky. Reach in between those knees and find those toes. Happy baby. Breathe. And now hands go to the outside of your feet. Bring the soles of the feet to touch. And then clasp your fingers around all those toes and sink those heels in toward you. You got it. And then pull those knees back into your chest. And we're going to build up a little bit of momentum for the first time and come back up. We're going to do just a little bit more seated stuff, and then we'll take it right back down to our mats. So ankles can be crossed, whatever feels good for you. And now hopefully things are a little bit more stretched out and longer. Maybe those muscles stretch out a little bit. So nice big inhale as those arms reach up. Exhale, fold onto your fingertips only. Now let your head sink. You got it. And now let those arms bend at the elbows. Walk your hands back to meet your knees. Nice big inhale. Reach those arms up. We're going to do that one more time. Exhale, fold fingertips. Soften your head, let your neck go. Flat palms, elbows bend. Beautiful. And then slide that right hand or forearm next to your side on the right so your left arm can go up and over. You have room?
Yeah.
Okay. And then walk your hands over to the other side. Left hand or forearm comes down to your left, right arm up and over. And then up nice and tall, both arms come up. And now exhale as they come behind your back. Yep. Nice flat hands, knuckles come down to your mat, and then roll them over so your palms are nice and flat. You'll feel your chest arch up and your shoulder blades constrict behind you. Nice. Breathe. And then let that go. Right, left hand will reach over and grab that right knee, and then just twist. Same kind of variation of what we did before, but obviously different position, so you might find it hits different areas, or you might even like it better, or you may hate it, and that's fine too. So now keep holding on to that right knee. Bring your right hand around and grab that left knee. And now lean back. Curve your back out and pull your elbows down. Yup, there you go. And then that right hand will stay holding on to that left knee. You come back up and you're twisting back over. You got it. Back around to the front. Uncross by taking that right leg out. Left foot stays in. Beautiful. You know what we're doing next, yes? Inhale. Exhale, fold. With every exhale, see if you can get that forehead to let go and come down closer to your knee. I'm not saying it has to touch your knee, but you want to think about going in that direction. Walk your hands up that right leg. Now, normally I wouldn't do this, but because it's you, maybe I'll try it.
Okay.
Like in class, I've always wanted to do this transition, but like, you know, you have to be aware of age and injury and stuff like that. So I'd like to take this leg and go right into pigeon behind us.
Okay.
Okay, so I might move up to the front of my mat a little bit, but then this leg is just going to shoot behind you, right? And then you're going to come up. There you go. That's not easy for everyone to do, so I've never done it. But I was like, with Ellen, I'm gonna.
Pressure zone.
But perfect, yes. And you're doing it in my mind what is perfect, I think, because you want to keep yourself like right in between your own frame. So you want to stay in between your shoulders, and you want to stay in between your hips. You don't want to shift off to your side just for the sake of being nice and flat. It means you're going to be suspended in air a little bit over there on your left side, and that's okay, because that's better form. So now go back to the breathing techniques of big inhale and big exhale. Because your exhale is where all the work happens, always. And then when you're ready, slowly come up. Is that okay on your foot?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And now you're just going to swing back around. Right? Nice. And now switch it out. Left leg goes out. You might feel that left leg a little bit. That's okay. Right foot pulls in. Shift around to be comfortable. Inhale. Exhale, fold. So this will be our final thing before we take it back down to our mat for our Shavasana. Beautiful. Inhale and exhale. And then walk your hands up that left leg. Scoot around if you need to. And now left leg is going to shoot behind you. Shift around. Take your time. Always take your time. And remember, something that might not match up. This side is by far not going to match up like it did on the other side, and it's okay. The worst thing you can do is tell yourself that it has to, or force your body to do something it's not ready to do. So just don't. Just go into it nice and slow. See how it feels, little by little, and then get to where you know that you can be. And then breathe again. Is this your stronger or weaker side? Yeah, mine too. And so I always find yoga to be a piece of cake on the side that's stronger or the poses I like. The thing you have to try to do on your weaker side or the poses you don't like, you have to find the comfort and the joy in those too. So this one I can tell you I do not enjoy because this side is not very good for me. But you don't have to, but you should breathe
and eventually find that same peace in this side. Which is not easy because I have so many bad words going through my mind right now. But these are goals. That doesn't mean it has to happen today.
You stay in here till you find peace.
Right, until you find peace, damn it. Breathe. Let's do a couple more. Big inhale. Big exhale. One more. Breathe. Now slowly come up out of it. If this is your more dominant side, that's great. Shift to your side. Pull that leg around. Both legs go out in front. Oh boy. Yeah. And what a great idea to do it on concrete. Really, what a great idea to try that for the first time. Pat out your legs if you want a little bit. Roll out your ankles, point and flex your toes. Because next is the payoff. Roll it down. Shavasana time. So get comfortable. Now is the time when you can let everything just rest. Nothing has to be active. Your toes and feet can open to the side. Let your hips melt into your mat. You know, your back can be nice and flat if you like that, or give it that little bridge right in your lower back. Hands are nice and loose. Arms, shoulders nice and loose. And just rest. Let your body absorb the practice that you just did. So, as always, we're going to be here for just a few minutes, and then I'll bring Ellen and I back, and we'll finish class, and all of you back, and we'll finish class together. So right now, all you have to do is breathe and enjoy your Shavasana. Staying right there where you are in your Shavasana. Wiggle out your fingers and wiggle out your toes. Gently roll your head side to side.
Chin coming down to each shoulder. Arms reach above your head, fingertips touch, toes come to touch in front. Imagine I'm pulling on your hands and on your feet, that nice deep stretch right from your center. And then when you're ready, you have options. You always have options. One, you can stay exactly where you are, nice and flat if you like that. Two, you can roll to either side in a fetal position and stay there. Or three, you can do both of those and then press yourself up to a comfortable seat of your choice. When you get to where you want to be, bring your hands to your heart in prayer. We'll do one final inhale and exhale together. Inhale. Exhale. I truly believe we only keep what we have by giving it away, and we all have so much. And by that, I mean a kind word, patience, a second chance. If you give any of that away, you will get it back, and you will get it back today. With that, I take my forehead and I bow it to my fingertips. The light in me honors the light in all of you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste. So this was a gift from Miss Ellen. So that's a nice little thing to add into our practice. Yeah, it's really pretty. So you guys know I'm not super hippie trippy yoga, but that's pretty. That's nice. As is Ellen. So thank you for joining us today. Thank you for being here today.
Welcome.
The motivation to do this today is right there. And like I said at the beginning of the video, stay tuned for more information as to changes that are going to come to YouTube and my own website and all these great things, thanks to my dear friend Ellen. So I hope all of you have a wonderful day. Aloha. Do it.